Let's get to know a bit about you beyond your name, Gladys Mwai.
Beyond Gladys Mwai.
Yes.
Gladys Mwai, first of all, is a lover of Jesus and a wife to one Mr. Mwai himself. Huyu Mwai anaitwa Morris. Mwai.
Si Paul Mwai.
Si Paul Mwai. Paul Mwai ni ndugu yangu.
I'm running the race. Yeah?
Yes, running the race. And a mother of boys. 3 wonderful, handsome men.
Boys, yes.
Yeah, the firstborn being Uhuru, who is 10 years. And then we have Jabali, 6 years.
Right.
And we have the little one, Tawi, who is not yet a year old. He's like 10 months thereabout. Yeah. Gladys Mwai is also a worship leader at currently at Deliverance Church Isili.
Right.
That is where I minister, and yeah, a sister, a friend, and maybe I would say a businesswoman.
Right.
I have been into business,
yeah,
and such kind of things.
Umezaliwa wapi, Gladys?
So Gladys ni mzaliwa wa East Lando.
Okay.
Nilizaliwa Pumwani Hospital to be precise. Yes.
Nyinyi ni wa Nairobi by birth. Kuna Nairobi by birth?
Na by birth.
Sisi na by birth. So wewe ni by birth.
By birth.
Okay.
Tulikuwa tunaishi Mlango Kubwa those days.
Yes.
So I grew up in Isli for so many years.
Yeah.
But at some point nikiwa kama 10 years we moved to Thika. And then later we came back. Yeah, a church going girl, I would
all
say.
All along, right?
All along. Tulikuwa tunaendanga church Nairobi Cinema. When Nairobi Cinema was Nairobi Cinema.
Interesting.
Kanisa inaitwa Crisco.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's
Apostle Harry Das.
Apostle Harry Das, you got it right.
Wow.
And our pastor there was Pastor Wojambo. He's now presbyter, and yeah, I grew up nikienda kanisa. My dad was a very protective one. I'm a sister to 3 brothers. I forgot to mention.
Na God akakupea 3 boys.
3 boys.
Look at that.
3 brothers.
Amazing.
So nami ndio firstborn.
Yeah.
So my dad was very protective.
So great. Here you are, umemaliza, you know, shule, got into campus, got married to this amazing Morris. Mlipatana wapi na Morris?
Apparently, Morris tulipatana high school.
Ala?
I know.
You started
Story
dating
for
way
another
earlier.
day. But now we were not dating. We were. Do you remember those things about sister school and brother school?
Yes.
So I was
in one as well.
Yeah, I was in Mogoiri Girls High School in Moranga. He was in Moranga High School. So those 2 schools kuna vile.
So walikuwa na.
Exactly.
No wonder love yenyu mpaka squeeze ni fire.
So we actually met kwa
Funky, one of those.
Exactly. Ilikuwa camp. He used to write me very many letters.
Wow.
You know, and
so
a
your
school
boyfriend
driver.
and girlfriend. Ama ilikuwa
tu ubeshte.
Okay.
Yeye alikuwa shanza kurusha
aliona.
But mimi I was born again.
Come on.
Heavenly bound. I don't do boyfriend things in high school. Nilimpea namba ya my dad nikamwambia lakini usinipigie. I don't want my dad to know I'm talking to boys.
Yes.
So it was like sasa tuta. So we lost contact for a whole 7 years plus. He resurfaced, we met somewhere in town, Odeon. We bumped into each other, literally.
All right.
Like vile mnapatana na mtu tao. I know you.
Tulipatana high school.
This is Gladys. Yes, this is Morris. And
amazing.
Then
wow.
2 years later, we walked down the aisle.
Then you get expectant with your first child.
Yes.
How was that?
It was exciting. I actually got expectant as soon as we got married.
Okay, hakuna kungoja.
Hakuna kungoja. Hiyo baraka ilikuja
very fast. Okay.
But 6 months into the pregnancy, the doctor realizes that this baby is growing abnormally big. So when the test was done, they were like, nilitoka na barua kwa lab, kaniambia take this to your doctor now.
Okay.
When I got there, the doctor said we have to repeat this test tomorrow in the morning kama haujakula kitu.
Okay.
Because
it was getting serious.
Yeah, it was getting serious. Yeah. So the following morning I come and they test. And then voila, Gladys, your sugars are very high. You have diabetes. And the first question I asked the doctor is, ni ile ya kujidunga? Because all I knew about diabetes is that those people
insulin
huwa wanajidunga dawa. And then
you
the
didn't
doctor,
have a lot of information.
I didn't have actually I had no, other than that, I didn't
Okay.
have any info.
All
So
right.
I go like, she says yes. So what are you saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is from here, you're not even going home.
Okay.
You're going to see a diabetologist. We have
Okay.
to start regulating your sugars.
There's
So yeah, 3 months afterwards,
yeah.
we walked the journey.
All right.
The baby had to be delivered at 38 weeks, which
Yeah.
is the point at which when you have such conditions, the baby
Yeah.
does not go the
Beyond
whole
that,
cycle.
yeah, 40 weeks. Yeah.
Yes. So we went in and I got my baby. It was a very difficult delivery, by the way. Yeah.
And Uhuru, voila.
Voila, very handsome.
We have Uhuru. Oh, amazing. I have met the gentleman.
Yes,
Amazing gentleman.
very intelligent, brilliant boy.
Right.
Yeah. Sasa nimepata mtoto usiku, asubuhi I'm waiting for that doctor to come and tell me, by the Gladys.
Hakuna kujidunga anymore.
But by morning, sugars were crazy. Alikuja kama, no, for today.
Just let's manage it.
Yes.
Okay.
Then the next day she comes, for today.
Let's
and I'm like,
manage.
what do you mean?
Yeah, today it's now 2 days.
Then they're discharging me, they're wananipakia madawa.
Needles,
Hey,
yeah.
I'm like,
and
yeah.
the hope that it will end after you get the baby. And then this thing just continues.
Continues. A year, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So did you get to a point where you said, looks like I have to live with this? I have to adapt with this? How did you fight that within yourself?
I would say 10 years later,
Yeah.
it has never been easy.
Yeah.
I've never really gotten to that place 100%. But what I did,
Yeah.
I chose to focus on God
Okay.
rather than the circumstance.
Yeah. Gladys, you have, so here you are, your life has changed.
Yes.
Thank God your boy keeps encouraging you as you keep raising him. Then you get expectant with baby number 2.
Yes, which was a very hard thing to do, like to bring myself to that.
Yes.
Because I saw what I went through the pregnancy, so I was afraid. I don't know how the second pregnancy would be.
Yeah.
But I remember God gave me strength. I was like, why not?
Let's go. Let's
do this.
Yeah.
So I get pregnant, and of course the pregnancy becomes big because that happens a lot for women who are diabetic.
Right.
We sail through to the end. The boy comes, and I still remember vividly the doctor saying, this one has a clean bill of health. Everyone is like, yay!
Well done.
Yes.
Glory
so
to
that
God.
was it for our second boy.
All right.
Yeah, he came, he was a big, handsome, wonderful boy.
Jabali.
And Jabali, yes.
Then you get to realize there is something different with this child.
So 2 years,
yeah.
the first 2 years, he's born 2018.
Right.
So December, so he actually grew through 2019 and COVID 2020.
Happened. Yeah.
So most of those children, tulikuwa tumewa seclude sana. Iyo mwaka kwanza ya COVID, you remember?
Yes.
Like no interacting, no mixing, no. So because of that, our boy had a few delayed milestones. Like one very obvious one was speech.
Yes.
But we are like, ajakuwa ki-interact na any other kids. What do you expect?
Nani boy.
My
boys wana taking time yao.
Yeah, but another thing, the boy was a bit very playful.
Okay.
Very jumpy, and alikuwa analia sana. Even at 2 years, which is not normal, because by the time a child is 2, hana hiyo kulia sana. They're able to express their needs without necessarily crying.
Yeah.
So our dad akatuita. Yeah, the day we are going home, akatuita akasema, this child, I don't know what is wrong, but take this boy to hospital.
Yeah, you need to check out.
Hey, sasa hana homa.
Yeah.
He's not vomiting.
Yeah, ako tu sawa.
Hana fever. Tunaambia daktari shida ni gani?
Ati analia sana. Aje,
what do you mean?
Yes.
But what we said, let's obey.
Okay.
So January tumerudi
2021.
Tukapeleka kwa pediatrician.
Okay.
So the doctor looks at the boy. She's like, Rakari. But I will not say anything. I want you to go see a development pediatrician. So we book an appointment, we go. And then the most, I think that I was actually alone that day when the diagnosis was given. Mwai had traveled, so I was there to receive the diagnosis, and then the doctor goes like, your son has autism. I broke down. I looked at the doctor blankly. I asked her, what do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean my son has autism?
Yeah.
She explained. I told her, let me take my phone and just record you.
Right.
Because like right now, kila kitu nasema inaingia ikitoka. I don't know what you mean. And the doctor said so many things. You'll start doing therapy. You'll start doing what? You know, your son might live a different kind of life.
Socially, he might not.
Socially, you know.
Yeah. Interact as should be normally.
Yes. That hit me very, very hard.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing when it is you, it's another thing when it is your child. I was like, I think the devil is so personal with me. Ushaifika mahali unajua, what did I ever do to this guy?
Umekuwa tu fiti. Umepata mtoto wa kwanza diabetes ikaingia. The second child, you're told this child has autism.
Yes. That has been I think in my life, that has been the most difficult part. Because, you know, the doctor says, take this child to school. And you ask yourself, which school will accept my child?
Right.
And it becomes very hard for the child to express themselves, you know. It becomes very hard sometimes to even understand them and just support them. I must say, the best thing that ever happened is to know that there is an issue, because that helped us to direct our support to him, regardless of the challenges. Today, when I look at that boy who the doctor recommended we take to school, and I asked myself which school would accommodate him. Yeah. He just graduated last week.
Amazing. Look at that.
That boy. And that day of the graduation, he sat through the entire time with that gown and the cap.
My goodness.
That boy, he sat, and for us, it was moving.
You have no idea what that means.
I was like, this is Jabali.
Yeah.
And then every child who was graduating was like explaining what they want to be when they grow up.
Yes.
And my Jabali is there because the school is inclusive, and I thank God for them. And he's there because he's still non-verbal. He cannot talk. Yeah. He was there holding his they had created for him like a poster. Amesimama nayo hivi, anasema, when I grow up, I want to be an engineer.
My goodness.
And I will fix your gadgets. Oh my God.